Hi, I'm Tanya Janka, also known as SheHacksPurple, and I wrote this book, Alice and Bob Learn Secure Coding. And this month I'm talking about chapter 5, the technology specific chapter. And I wanted to tell you a funny story, basically, that's in the book. Um, and it's about the first time it says it's Bob, but it's about the first time that I pen tested an API. And I remember, so I'm Canadian, and the stereotypes that were polite are true. And essentially, I would send, malformed requests because I was trying to do injection on this API. And I kept getting back, oh, sorry, but your format's wrong. This is the correct format. And it kept giving me these really helpful error messages. And we kept going back and forth until eventually I successfully crafted my injection request. And my attack went through. And I remember when I was speaking to the developers later, I was like, listen, I know we're Canadian and we need to be polite or we'll die, but um, you can't give away such sensitive information because the only person that's going to be, sending an incorrectly formatted request to your API is either, a developer as they're coding, a tester as they're testing, or a malicious actor. And we don't want to give that information to a malicious actor. I need you to say bad format, try again. And they're like, that's so rude. I'm like, I know, but we have to do it. And I joke, people are like, oh, Canadians are so polite. I'm like, yeah, they take our passport if we're rude. Like, we're not allowed out if we're bad. And and obviously I'm just kidding, but yeah, that story it's funny because it's so true. And so anyway, if you learn anything from this story and from this very, very small lesson from chapter 5 of my book, it's that we should not have overly verbose error messages, especially with APIs. And I hope you get a chance to pick up a copy of my book. And I am Tanya Janka. Thank you for listening.